Hello guys, welcome back to Life with Polly. Well, today I just wanted to do this little grocery haul from Price Chopper across the street. It's actually called Market 32. And this is not a food stamp grocery haul. No, I did not use food stamps for this. I used cash for this grocery haul. And I could say prices are pretty high. And they just continue to go up. Now, as you can see here, this is what I got, and this was $50. Some stuff was on sale for less, so it came to about $46 and something cents with tax, but this is all I got for 46 bucks. Now, usually I don't normally buy this stuff, but I wanted something good to have tonight. So I'm actually going to be making chicken Alfredo tonight with some broccoli in it and of course some cheese. And these better cheddars are just extra. These ain't too bad. These are about $5.99 a piece, and I sometimes just cook these and just eat these alone. This is not going in the chicken Alfredo. And then I bought these because sometimes I just like to air fry some tater tots and eat those by themselves. The cheese, this was on sale for $2.99. This is the Parmesan grated cheese. These, I could say, these were $4.79 for a jar. It is a pretty big jar. They actually had ragu there that is a smaller jar than this, and it was actually about the same price. So I bought Perego Homestyle Alfredo. This was $4.79 a piece, which I guess ain't too bad, but still, prices are going up, guys. This is the noodles. These were 2 for $3, so $1.50 a box, not too bad. The cheese here, I usually buy the Price Chopper cheese. This is Italian blend. This was only $2.49, which is not bad. I always buy the no-name brand stuff or the store brand stuff because it is cheaper. Usually, I do. The broccoli, this was, I think, $1.50 or something like that, or $2 for this broccoli, and I bought one of these. And then I bought this chicken to go in it, to go into the chicken Alfredo, and this is grilled boneless chicken bites. I put this to go into the chicken Alfredo, and as you can see here, there's the bag, guys, and it's like not even half full of grilled chicken. This was actually on sale. Usually it's $10 a bag. Now, I got it for $7.99, which is still, I think it is expensive. I know you could probably buy your own chicken and cook it up and it would be cheaper. But I wanted something fast, quick, and easy. So that's what I'm going to be making tonight. But yes, prices keep on going up. And I did make a video before about food stamps being cut. Somebody said they weren't being cut, but they are being cut now because the new law changed, the new food stamp law, where people have to work now at least 20 hours a week. There's a lot of people on TikTok, there's a lot of people on YouTube rage baiting that they're losing their food stamps and things like that. Now, at this point right now, I do not receive food stamps. But I am going to apply for food stamps because I am eligible for food stamps because the apartment that I got, the apartment that I live in right now, those are dog treats on the floor, Annabelle's dog treats, is $900 a month. So with that and paying my electric, I do qualify for food stamps, which I will receive about $215 a month, which will help out greatly. But, like I said, if you're buying stuff like this, just this dinner basically for a couple nights, it's about 50 bucks. It's not cheap. There's a lot of people rage baiting also because people are getting cut off. They're not able to buy snacks or soda in some of the states. There's already states that have cut soda and snacks off of food stamps, so they can't purchase snacks and soda off of food stamps. And I agree with everything they're doing. I think that you should have to work. Oh, and I got the gallon of milk too. This is $3.19, which ain't too bad. I usually get the 2% milk. I agree with them having people work. It's been like that for years, but some cities and states were allowing people not to work and to live off of the system. When I was 18 years old, my girlfriend got hurt and she wasn't able to take care of my kids, and CPS was going to take my kids away. So I quit my job to stay home and take care of my kids so CPS didn't take away my daughters. And I got sanctioned. I was not able to get help with food stamps and anything else from welfare. They said, well, you quit your job, we can't help you. They did help my kids, but they didn't help me. That was back 30 years ago, guys. It's nothing new. You were supposed to be working years ago, but some of these cities and states, like the city I live in now, Albany, New York, they didn't care. They just gave people the food stamps. They just gave people the Medicaid. They did not care because the government and the taxpayers were paying for these people to live. People popping out kids after kid after kid after kid. If you know you can't afford to have kids, then don't have them. I became a father at 17 years old, and guess what? I supported my children all their lives. They're grown now. My oldest just turned 33. She's married. Her and her husband work. They make good money. They don't get help or anything like that. And my other two daughters also do the same. But I took care of them. When I became a father at 17, a month before I turned 18, my daughter was born, my 33-year-old daughter. I'm 50 now. I will be 51 September 6th. And I always worked and supported my children. And I worked at McDonald's and Wendy's and places like that. I didn't even get WIC for my babies when they were younger, 30 years ago. I didn't even get WIC. Okay, I bought my baby's formula and I bought things like that. Now, of course, there are people out there that need help sometimes. I'm going to be eligible for food stamps and I'm grateful for that. Of course, I'm on disability and I have, a lot of health issues and I have a heart condition and things like that. So that's why I will be eligible for food stamps, because I'm on the disability. If you're on disability, you're not going to get cut off of food stamps. If you're on SSI or disability, you will not lose your food stamps. But if you're not, and you are just thinking that you're not going to get cut off of food stamps, they've already started cutting people off of food stamps and cutting people off of Medicaid. By 2026, all those people are going to be cut off. One thing that can help people out there is if you're looking for a job. A lot of jobs that you go to, they will say, well, I'll call you in a week. I'll call you in a couple days. I'll let you know. One of the things that you could do is if you're looking for a job, before your food stamps get cut, before your Medicaid gets cut, if you're looking for a job, what I would suggest is that when you go fill out the application, you go for the interview, you tell them you need to know right then and there. You just tell them that you're in dire need, and you can even try to tell them that you're doing the Welfare to Work program. Okay, they do have a program like that. If you are on welfare, you're getting social services, you're getting food stamps, you're getting Medicaid, whatever the case may be, you can tell a job, I'm going from welfare to work. And normally a job will hire you. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be every job that's going to hire you. You might have to go get a job like I did at McDonald's, at Burger King, or someplace like that. People are going to have to take what they can get right now, especially with what's going on in the world today and everything going up. All these prices are high right now on groceries, and groceries just continue to go up. Electric bills continue to go up. Rents continue to go up. I know that it was said by the chief, we all know who he is right now, the chief, that the economy is better and prices are stable. No, they're not. They're still going up. That is a total lie. But these people that sit around the house, do nothing, and expect to get everything handed to them, okay, especially these people that have 9 kids, 10 kids. It's just ridiculous that the taxpayers have to pay for that. I agree what he's doing there. I do not agree him using the money for other stuff, like sending war money to Ukraine. I think that's just crazy. Building the ballroom, okay? Building the ballroom in the White House, I don't agree with all that. Building out his new plane that was just given to him, I don't agree with all that. There are other things that the money should be going for, and there are other things that need to be done, like Social Security needs to be fixed before they run out of money. Now, as far as I know, I don't think they're supposed to run out of money until 2034, 2035, somewhere around there. But they keep on saying we need to fix it, we need to do something, we need to fix it, and they're not. It just keeps on doing the same thing every year. And I think it's just crazy. But yeah, if you are on food stamps, you're looking for a job, I would suggest that when you go and you fill out your application, you get the interview, you just tell them that you're getting help from social services, you're basically going from welfare to work program. And usually, most of the time, they will hire you, because that's what I did when I was younger. Even though I wasn't on welfare and I didn't get help, I still did that. Because it does help, and it will get them more, it will help you. Let's just say that. But yeah, guys, because prices are crazy now, and there's a lot of people out there struggling to pay their food bills. They're struggling to pay their rent. They're struggling to, they're struggling. And they're struggling to pay their electric bills and everything else. But if you work a minimum of 20 hours a week, you could still get help with food. I think the people that can work should work. I think the people that keep on popping out kids, there was just a lady that was going crazy on TikTok because she lost her check, her SSI check. She lost all her kids' SSI checks. She lost food stamps, Medicaid, and has to pay back $35,000 in food stamps because she got caught for fraud. She basically was making money on TikTok and all these platforms, wasn't reporting it, and now she lost everything. I think those people should be cut off of the system. Taxpayers should not have to pay for that or deal with those kinds of people. If you can work, you should work. I miss working. I miss not going to work. I really do. But with the health issues that I have and stuff like that, and besides, I said I get disability, and because of the heart condition that I got and other health issues, my heart condition is permanent. I will probably end up dying from my heart condition because my heart is pretty bad after my Widowmaker heart attack. But if I could work, I would work. I'd rather be working than sitting at home. Not that I sit at home all the time, because I've been walking and going places with Annabelle and doing things with Annabelle. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of women out there that don't want to work. They just want to pop out kids. They just want to live off the system. They want to live off of taxpayers. Some of them even said, it's taxpayers' jobs to take care of me and my children. No, it's not. If you have a child, you should be able to support that child. If you need a little bit of help, I can see that. If you're a mother or a father that's working and then all of a sudden loses their job for some reason and can't afford certain things and you need help at that time, then I could see getting help, and, I don't see nothing wrong with that. But welfare, food stamps, and things like that was not made so people could just sit at home and do absolutely nothing. Okay? And if you do that anyway, if you sit home on welfare, you don't make money and you do things like that, where is your retirement going to be? What money are you going to get in the future? So keep that in mind, guys. And I just wanted to say that we're only going to see food prices going up more and more. So, it's best to move on it now before your state or your city starts cutting off people on Medicaid and food stamps. It's better to go out and look for a job right now, because it is coming. Keep that in mind, guys, and I just wanted to show you this quick grocery haul, and I'm going to get cooking because I want some chicken Alfredo today. Much love to all. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.